Happy Mother's Day and welcome to the Sunday Best. It's an in-depth look at the best book I read this week. This week's best, Left of Forever by Tarah DeWitt. This was an arc that I got through NetGalley from Macmillan Audio and will be available this month on the 20th. Tarah is the USA Today best-selling author of Funny Feelings, The Co-op, Rootbound, and the first book in the Spoons Oregon series, Savor It. She writes character-driven romance with laughter and big feelings. She loves stories that are centered around characters who are perfectly imperfect, especially those with just enough trauma to keep them funny without ever being forcefully cavalier. She is a wife and a mom to 2 humans and a multitude of animals and is a self-proclaimed cheese whiz. I read my first book from Tarah in late 2024, and this, my third book from her, maintains her perfect 5-star rating from me. Let's get into the book. Wren and Ellis Bird live in the small town of Spoons, Oregon, not to be confused with Forks, Washington, where she runs the bakery and he is a firefighter. They grew up together and eventually fell in love. When they were teenagers, they had a baby and got married, but now their relationship has been over for half of the past decade. They live separate lives and only interact when it's completely necessary for their son, Sam. As fate would have it, when Ellis is off working on an out-of-state wildfire, Wren randomly and anonymously sends a care package that ends up with his crew. It's a box of treats from her bakery and has a letter where she's hoping to get information about a pair of horses that went missing in the fire. He recognizes her bakery box, reads the letter, and with a little bit of encouragement from the only lady firefighter on his crew, he writes Wren back. He knows he's communicating with his ex-wife, but doesn't sign his name on the reply. They have a few back and forth flirty-ish letters. Then the wildfire is contained, he comes back home, the letters end, and she is none the wiser. With the flirty undertone of the letters, Wren thinks she might finally be ready to move on. But at Thanksgiving, she accidentally sees a text on Ellis's phone and is shocked when jealousy bubbles up inside her. Ellis knows that he wants to try and win her back, and she is just starting to think she might have a crush on her ex-husband. If you like a steamy, flirty, slow burn, second chance romance, this is the book for you. It is funny and heartfelt, filled with longing and all of the best tropes. It will capture your heart quickly and hold on to it for every word and then some. I listened to this as an audiobook, and the narrators, Connor Crace and Megan Wicks, were absolutely amazing. Connor's voice is so deep and smooth and manly. It is exactly what you would expect for a firefighter main character. Megan has a voice that is so rich and warm with a hint of a rasp that draws you in and is just made for telling stories. I also have to mention that Tarah made a playlist for this book. Books with playlists are something that I absolutely love. I feel like it deepens our connection that we get to the story and to the characters. It is listed at the beginning of the book and can also be found on Spotify with a search for Left of Forever. Thank you so much for joining me for the Sunday Best. If you have read Left of Forever, congratulations on reading a spectacular book. If not, I hope that your TBR is officially 1 book longer. Happy reading.